One.
Yeah, let's go to our next one.
All right, Wally. How then do you stop who's on this list? Victor Wembanyama, Wemby, the alien. How do you stop him?
By politely saying, could you please, sir, not play as ridiculously, incredibly, amazingly as you're capable of? Like, well, I mean, really, like, I
Hold
don't
my
know.
hold my beer that he doesn't drink.
Can Red Panda perhaps, throw on, 300 pounds and
Dude,
and throw a million plates up in the air?
I think he would study
Like
Red Panda and
that
use that
dude's
to his benefit.
unstoppable.
Yeah. He might
He
study
is
Red Panda
unstoppable.
and use it to his benefit somehow. He would
It's
incorporate her skill,
Yeah, I
her
mean, really,
balance.
like I don't know what happened in that Shaolin Temple this summer, but that guy came out with that Bruce Lee ferocity, man. I mean, and it's
Bruce Lee
it's it's
ferocity.
silly. It's silly. Like there was a play yesterday. I think he had two blocks on the same defensive possession.
Saw
Then
that.
he hits a logo three,
Yeah.
and he can put it through the legs and put it on the floor. I mean, he for me is the answer to the question is no, no one can stop him. If he's
Yeah.
on,
No
he's
human.
on. Yeah, just forget it. Like you could do the box and one. This is a team defensive operation. There is no one who can guard him one on one on planet Earth. Maybe from wherever he's from, because he's clearly not of this world.
The Krypton.
Maybe there's someone something out there. But on this planet, there's just no way because the skills have developed to the point now where, okay, if you're going to clog him inside, he can take it outside and hit it.
Yep.
You're going to try guard him on the perimeter, guy can put it through the legs. He's a pretty capable passer, in my opinion. At this
Yep.
point, that's probably the one thing in his game that
He
really
just sees
stands to
over top.
improve.
I mean, he can just yeah. Yep.
What are you supposed to do with this guy? It's extraordinary, and it's really going to come down to whether or not his teammates can complement him, and if they
Yep.
can, and he certainly has the talent on that squad. It's rookie of the year, Stephon Castle,
Man, looks good. Dylan
Dylan
Harper looks good.
Harper,
Looks good.
and when De'Aaron Fox gets back, we've talked about this
Yep.
how he's not exactly a distributor, he's a scoring guard, but I
That's
mean,
my
come on,
question
man.
mark. Yep. That's my question mark.
I think that guy, I don't see how as a point guard, because he is a point guard, how you can resist, getting the ball to
Correct.
someone
Yeah.
like Wemby.
I mean, I'm
Yeah,
with you.
he's
I'm with
incredible.
you.
What are
Like,
your thoughts on this guy?
yeah, I think everything there. Seemingly, the luck that they've found both by getting him in the first place, but then now having Castle, this guard anybody force at the guard position, and Dylan Harper, who I think he's a 19 pushing 20-year-old. He's very a
Oh
young
yeah,
rookie with
with
a
NBA pedigree.
and a grown man's body. Yeah, Ron, right. Shout out Ron Harper. Like he was the first game I was a little bit like, I don't know, but you can see the movement. He's a lefty. He's physical. Like he already has those two dudes on his timeline, so to speak, whether you're
Exactly.
buying that or not.
I do.
Um, and the Shaolin Temple, I mean, I just think the thing about him is seemingly he's a sponge that absorbs everything that can be used for being the greatest player ever to play the game. Like he cares about that. And I don't cite your guy Kobe Bean very often, but I mean, I think that was the mentality is like the greatest I can possibly be every day. I think Wemby has that thing. Maybe Cooper Flag, you kind of hear some whispers he might have a little of that, but he's not 7'5", which is maybe really 7'7" with this touch. The thing that stops him, Wally, I said this before, the thing that stops him is himself previously, and it's settling for 3-pointers and turning the
Hmm.
ball over.
He's
So I
not
had
doing that this year.
exactly, I got some stats to throw at you. Would you like them?
I
Let me
love
give them
my
to you.
stats.
Okay, so this is small sample size with this year, 3 games, and then only 3 seasons. Last year of which he had the blood clot and he was out for a
All
while.
right.
Okay,
And by the way, like just pause for a moment. This
yeah,
dude's coming back from that.
correct. Yeah,
He's playing at
yep,
this level,
yep,
coming
yep.
back from that. Man,
And I said before, physically, he's imposing himself. He's rim tacking. These stats will show that. And he also has the ability to land and move gracefully at his size. When I compare him to Chet, I think Chet is the one guy that kind of comps him from a
hmm
talent standpoint, a skill standpoint. But Chet falls ugly all the time. Like I'm holding my breath watching that dude. That he's gonna break a hip again. He's gonna land on his
hmm
arm awkward. He had a finger dislocation, I think, the other night. Like he just seems like a fragile piece. Whereas Wemby is
comparatively.
correct. And Wemby is in the transition to Giannis physical
Great
archetype
comp.
body type.
The
I mean,
fluidity of motion.
and jacked and getting like lean jacked and getting
Yeah.
stronger. Like that's where his commitment seems different. Where like he's doing, I think nutrition, stretching, yoga, studying the game, talent standpoint, and he's always pushed back about like I'm going to be able to play the perimeter as well. And you saw that his first 2 seasons. It was a little bit of a hard watch, but they gave him the leash.
Hmm.
Now he's throwing AD around like a rag doll. You know, like he's attacking
Amazing.
lively like a little brother on a Nerf hoop, and he's getting to the rim at will. So 2 years ago, his rookie year, he shot 5.5 threes a game. He hit less than 32%. Last year, he attempted nearly 9 threes a game. I repeat that, nine
It's
threes
a
a
lot.
game, 35%. This year, he's 3.7, under 4 threes a game. I think the first 2 games it was like just a couple. So he's down more than 5 3 attempts a game, but he's shooting 22 shots a game. Last year, he only shot 19. So 3 more shots, 5 less threes. That's paint. That's mid range. That's attacking the rim. He's getting to the free
As it
throw line
should
more.
be.
Correct. And the other big one I'd throw at you, Wally, I was looking at, I was curious because he had 0 turnovers through the first 2 games. He's averaging
Hmm.
0.7 turnovers a game. His rookie year, 4, last year, 3. So he's doing all that and he's not turning the ball over. He has great young guard play. When De'Aaron Fox comes back, is he CP3 throwing the easy lob or is De'Aaron Fox looking for his? I said it before. I think they should offset their minutes. I think Fox should run the second unit and defer to Wemby when they start the game. That's to the guy that's a third year player, and Fox is sniffing all-star in the past. They paid big dollar for him too. And
Hmm.
perhaps eventually Fox is a trade piece. Perhaps if
Maybe.
Castle and Dillon get off. So
Maybe. I mean, it's just easy pick and roll all day long with this guy. All
throw
day long.
it. I think Pop's quote was, "You can't throw it too high."
You can't.
Like that'd be the fun video, wouldn't it? Like, what would be the pass that he
100%.
couldn't get? Like, what did you? And now, did you go back and watch the dunk where he goes underneath and comes back on the
I
backside?
saw that. Yeah. And his feet are like barely
What would you
off the
jump?
ground.
Would you jump if you're him? Is like, do you remember playing Nerf hoop?
Of
Like
course.
when you didn't have to, but you still jump just to
Right.
kind of feel it. Like,
Yeah.
is that the game he's playing with
No, this
touch?
is a guy who honestly, as compared to Anthony Davis, who
Mhm.
as a Lakers fan, I
He's
spent many years watching
and
here.
a top defender.
He top defender, but in terms of him putting the ball on the floor, he just like get to use that word again, the fluidity of his
Mhm.
motion
Yep.
is as good as any big man I've ever seen watching
Olajuwon.
basketball.
Olajuwon.
But it's more, but I'm talking about going from the perimeter to the
Paying
rack,
KD,
KD,
who
yeah,
is not who we don't really consider a big
sure.
man, right? Even though
Yeah,
he is. Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
KD, obviously Giannis, but both of those guys don't have the extended frame that Wemby has. So yeah,
The
he's a
Monstar Jordan
monster,
arm.
dude.
The Monstar Jordan
Exactly,
arm.
dude.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
Pretty fun.
it's really fun. And the San Antonio Spurs are a marquee, maybe not a big name like the Lakers or the Celtics, but marquee franchise. And my God, do the rest of the league have to really just be just like
Are they?
get it in while the getting's good, man, because a year or two, 3 years from now, ooh, I don't know. That Duncan team never went back to back. Spurs team, if they have everything put together, that they're going to be real formidable, real formidable.
I'm with you. Do you
Yeah,
have an early pick on where they finish in the West?
I think
I'm kind
they're
of
going to be, man,
could
it's
they
tough.
host could they host a home court first round series? That's a top four.
I think ceiling for them is the 4 seed.
Okay.
I think they're definitely in the plan. I think they're going to be on that 6, 7, 8 line.
Do you want to see Wemby first round if you're a 1 through 4
No,
seed?
no,
Heck no.
no, definitely not. No, no. If that dude and that team is clicking, I don't care what seed they are.
I'll go
Can't
I'll
stop
go
that guy.
I'll go bold in this moment, Wally. I think it goes OKC, Denver, Houston, San Antonio. I think those are your top
It's
four
quite
West seeds.
possible, man.
Maybe your gems get there.
If I'm putting bets on, who's ending up in the
Be careful with that
standings.
bet stuff, dude. Be
Yeah,
careful
yeah,
with that
no,
bet
no,
stuff.
no. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, that's pure. It's purely for fun and not for profit. There's not much profit to be made unless you really want to risk it all. Anyways,
Or bet the under in
I,
March.
there you go. I'd be looking to see the Spurs having a better record than the Rockets when it's all said and done.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
fair.
Fred VanVleet being out,
Yeah,
that's another topic we get to another day. But
yeah,
yeah, no,
that's
they're
fair.
excellent.
That's a fair point. And the last stat I'll hit you with, small sample size. He averaged 3.5 blocks his rookie year, 3.8 last year. Right now, he's averaging 6 blocks a game. So on
That dude
top
can
of
get
every,
10 blocks a game, no problem.
it's
No
crazy.
problem.
I
No
think there
problem.
was I think the Admiral had a
Yep.
quad double, right, with
I
blocks,
think he was the last one
rebounds.
to do it.
Yeah, that might be in the cards
Oh,
for Wemby.
this guy has to, at a minimum, get a couple of those in his career. At a minimum.
Spur to spur center with just a little Duncan in the middle. No big
There you
deal.
go. Very
Crazy.
nice.
All right, man.
Very nice.
We did not stop Wemby. Let's keep this